from WNDU TV. This is 16 News Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everybody. On this noon show, we are coming to you with a live look from Sites Park right now. I believe that's PT and the Cruisers,
that's
right,
right,
sir? We've got PT and the Cruisers jamming out right now for Fridays by the Fountain. Now, we're showing you this because it's a beautiful day out there in terms of the temperature. It's just right? We're in the Goldilocks phase of things, but the smoke right now is a concern. It does not really affect people out there right now, but if you've got those pre-existing conditions, we're talking like specifically asthma or anything involving your lungs, respiratory illnesses, things like that, this could be a concern for folks, right, Jack?
Yeah, it's exactly right, Josh. Besides the wildfire smoke, we are
getting some new information, some sad news, in fact, out of Fulton County this afternoon. That is where investigators are looking into a deadly crash. And we're told the person was a student at Rochester schools. We're trying to get specifics on this. This happened near West 375 and North Meridian Road. Many of you know where this is. This is right by the Fulton County Historical Society. According to information provided to our team, this happened around 8 o'clock last night. The person who has not been ID'd right now was a juvenile, we're told, apparently riding a dirt bike when it went off the road and into a skid loader in the field behind the museum. Rochester school officials did not provide his name, but confirmed he was a student in the district. This comes just days after two 18-year-olds were also killed in another crash in that county. West Michigan now, everybody. We are just getting new information from court there in the case of a woman murdered at a mobile home park in Niles Township. This happened last week, and we now know the trial date for the suspect, who's actually from South Bend. This is Rene Alvarado. You see him there. He pleaded not guilty to open murder and a felony firearm charge this week. The murder charge carries a maximum life sentence, by the way. His trial has been set for October 8th through the 10th. Berrien County sheriffs responded to the Franklin Woods mobile home park for a call of a woman dead inside of a home. According to court paperwork, Alvarado made the call himself. Investigators did find 29-year-old Courtney Hirschberger dead inside. You see the crime scene tape there. An autopsy later revealed she was shot to death. According to police, Alvarado and Hirschberger were in a relationship. Meanwhile, happening today, the trial continues for the 17-year-old boy charged in connection to a deadly shooting from earlier this year in Mishawaka. Latrell Vaughn is who we're talking about, charged with murder. He's actually charged with murdering Dakota Gallegos. He's got a few other charges against him as well. We do not have his mugshot, but he is being tried in adult court, and that is why police have publicly identified him. This all happened back in January in the 200 block of North Indiana Avenue, again in Mishawaka. Hours after the shooting, police say a 14-year-old boy was detained from SWAT members. He's also been charged in connection to this case, but his case is in juvenile court. It's expected the jury, meanwhile, in the adult case could make a decision as soon as today, something we'll keep you posted on throughout the day here on 16 News Now.
Breaking news from 16 News Now.
We are coming on the air, everybody, at noon with eyes on Capitol Hill. As you can see there, at any moment, the House is expected to pass the so-called Big Beautiful Bill. This comes as House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries continues that marathon speech. This is a live look right there at Capitol Hill, going on 7 hours now on the House floor. This is more of a symbolic move to delay the bill's passing. He cannot block it. We are also just getting word the president is expected to sign this bill once it passes the House. That'll be tomorrow, according to 3 GOP sources who have been invited to the event and plan to attend. We'll have more about the bill itself and its implications for you here in Michiana coming up in about 30 minutes. We want to go to Niles now. Police have identified the man shot and killed during an officer-involved shooting earlier this week. 48-year-old Joshua Coffey of South Bend is dead after he reportedly shot at a deputy. This happened around 6 Monday night, Niles Charter Township. Deputies came across a car on 3rd Street, south of Fort Street. He got out of the passenger seat and ran away while the driver then sped off southbound. During a foot pursuit, Coffey fired at a deputy who then fired back, killing him. That deputy, by the way, is on administrative leave as the investigation continues. This past weekend, everybody, law enforcement agencies from around the area responded to multiple shootings. And now a local anti-violence group is calling for an end to the madness. The nonprofit Let's Turn It Around, LTIA, as it's also named, organized yesterday's event. The group's founder, Lynn Coleman, said after seeing no one speak out after those recent shootings, he felt obligated to do something, to let some young people know something, that there are people out there who care for them and love them. But he also emphasized the crime has to stop ASAP.
Please, please stop. Put down the guns. put down the negative attitudes, put down the hatred, and pick up, some caring and respect, and help each other instead of hurting each other.
Coleman organized Let's Turn It Around. Again, LTIA, more than 30 years ago, with the mission of transforming communities through love and action. It sounds good. We appreciate you, Jack. Thank you. House Republicans racing to pass the president's massive spending bill before tomorrow, the July 4th holiday, appearing to overcome opposition from a group of GOP holdouts who were holding up the process. Both President Trump and party leaders worked throughout the night to sway those reluctant Republicans to yes, while Democrats hope to persuade those same lawmakers to vote no. There's a lot of pulling and tugging going on. And of course, this is all happening as people are on the House floor trying to delay that vote. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington. Our team is continuing to follow that breaking news we've been telling you about throughout the noon show, the only team who's at this scene. This is the video of that bus. Transpo bus involved in a crash. This happened at around 11:45, right before we came on the air. This is just north of us on 933. This is in Roseland. So we're just learning this information. A Transpo official telling our team on the ground there, the bus was going south, as you can see, in that direction on 933 when a car sideswiped it. OK, that car left the scene. Get this, 2 people ended up with some minor injuries. They have been taken to the hospital. Obviously, we believe it to be Memorial since it is down the street from here. And ironically, that is one of the areas that this bus services, right? This is the North Michigan bus. This is the number 5. We're going to keep you posted on air and online. Obviously, expect a little bit of a slowdown in the area. There are 9 people on the bus in all, including the driver, we're told. So 9 people in total were on that bus. Again, the injuries are said to be minor.